Let me start this demo with a fact. In Q1 2024, there were 323 active drug shortages in the United States alone. 62% of them traced back to manufacturing quality failures. When a pharma company produces medicine, and if one batch fails, it means thousands or millions of tablets is wasted and patients left waiting. However, we are team boundless masterminds with a mission to move automation beyond FTE savings. Here is what that problem actually costs. $12.5 billion destroyed every year, patients facing drug shortages, toxic pharmaceutical waste generated, tons of carbon released, APIs leaching into water systems. And why does this keep happening? Because today, the QA reviewer is supposed to be the integration layer. One signal lives in LIMS, another in MES, and another in batch history. Reviewers spend days chasing manual evidence and logging screenshots. This is not quality intelligence. This is evidence hunting, and critical risk spreads while it happens.
The solution architecture shows how UiPath Maestro orchestrates the end-to-end quality investigation process. Enterprise quality systems provide operational data, historical context, and also the business rules. Maestro coordinates the workflow from the batch intake through the quality analysis to the case closure. RPA automates the data extraction, validation, evidence collection, and the system updates, while the agentic AI analyzes the trends and generates the recommendations. Critical decisions remain with quality experts who review evidence, validate recommendations, and approve outcomes. Finally, the results are published back to the enterprise systems with a complete audit package generated for compliance and traceability. Let us start where every quality investigation actually begins, that is, a single batch entering the LIMS record. A user enters the batch details in the LIMS and submits the record. As soon as a new LIMS record is created, Maestro is automatically triggered. It creates a quality case and initiates the end-to-end orchestration process without any manual intervention. From here onwards, the case is continuously monitored. The overall case is governed by an SLA, and each stage within the process has its own defined timeline. If any activity starts slipping or misses its target, escalations are triggered automatically, ensuring that no manual tracking or follow-up is required. The first stage is batch intake. RPA workflow validates the incoming batch data. If data is missing or doesn't pass the validation, the case manager routes it to the data completion review. Once corrected, the case automatically returns to the batch intake and validation runs again. Now, the batch enters pre-manufacturing, where agents starts to contribute to the quality process. RPA workflow retrieves all the pre-manufacturing records. The two agents begin to work in parallel. The quality analysis agent evaluates each record against configured pre-manufacturing rules. At the same time, the trend analysis agent compares the current results against the historical product performance and the trend evaluation rules to identify the early drift. Agent outputs like passed, watch list, out of specification, or out of trend are automatically written into the evidence entity for this stage. The quality reviewer validates the evidence generated by the agents, confirms the completeness, makes corrections if needed, and decides whether the batch can proceed. The same steps are repeated in the in-process QC and the final QC stages. The rules and specifications are different. Evidence gathered across the pre-manufacturing, in-process, and final QC is consolidated into a single governed view. The recommendation agent evaluates all evidence against the business rules and generates a risk level recommendation summary and a suggested action. However, these recommendations are not decisions. The QA reviewers assess the complete evidence and make the final release decision. The sample rules document looks like this. The sample email from the bot looks like this. It has all the case details. Now the status is completed. We can see the details in the case app. It has all the batch details, overview, stages, and tasks. The FTE value goes far beyond the FTE savings. Traditional automation saves effort. Vigilance Q helps save the batch. In pharma, a single saved batch can protect $1 to $2 million in product materials and investigation costs. The true value is not time saved, it's every quality decision being evidence based, auditable, and proven.